So what we got going on in the setup position, when we get into this position at setup, our shoulders are more level to the ground. When our shoulders get more level to the ground, typically our pelvis is also level. Sometimes we'll see that right hip a little higher and almost start in a position where we're already in that sway. Right? So when we shift the pelvis a little bit more over our left foot, on our right side a little bit more down, we start to see the left side of our face, or the lead side of our face, get more in line with where the ball would want to be. Now from here, from the down the line view, right, we do that same thing, and now you can clearly see the left side of my body. It's almost getting me a little head start to where I can turn and get more behind the ball and keep this separation between my elbows consistent. If I were to start in more of a position where we're at right now, you can see the bottom of my left forearm, and now when I go back and I don't turn, you're going to see the elbows want to separate, because that's the only way I can get the golf club back, right? So getting into a position where we can find this little side bend, get the body into a position where it's a little bit more angled to the right of our target. You notice I'm not shifting my feet closed. I'm staying square, and I'm just moving my pelvis and my torso a little bit more to the right. Now when I go back, it's almost like I'm already turned away from the target. Now from there, again, when we go to the face-on view, we can start to see my upper body is well behind the ball. Now I can return back to the inside of the ball up more effectively, versus if I were to start here and I go back, you're going to see this more lateral movement, and then we're going to get more on top of it. Really difficult to hit a golf shot from there. So what I want you to work on is continuing to work on where that shaft's pointed in space, but get yourself to where your right side of your body is getting closer together, your right shoulder and your right hip. While you're doing that, right side body closer, we're going to turn a little bit more to the right to start. Now from there, I got a nice setup position. I can turn back, I can get that golf club in good space, and I can return it much more from the inside portion, and then from there, let my body respond or react and go into my beautiful finish position. So if you have any questions on that, please let me know. More than happy to go more into depth. But again, if we start in a position where we're in a bad balance, we're going to see a lot of bad movement, over-exaggerate it for a little bit, start to see how it feels when you start to turn, start to see what that looks like on camera, and then try to find that happy little medium. All right. Thank you so much, my friend.